overall energy for the tarot part of this reading, my Virgos, is Eight of Wands. Now, that means that's a incoming message. Messages, important, passionate, or something that is desirable, dealing with either telepathy or just plain old text messages in any form of fashion. You know what I mean? You could be on online or some, whatever. So that's the overall energy. I think you're getting caught up in that, or that's getting caught up in you. That's coming your way. All right, so let's see what happened in the past real quick. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles. Now, in the past, somebody offered you something. It was very slow. It was a very slow offering coming to you. We don't know what's going on with that, but that was something that was pretty, smooth as far as like stable for you. All right, so in the now time, the High Priestess. So you probably had to be in your High Priestess energy, or you probably put somebody in their energy to be able to see things from a different perspective, or a very intuitive perspective, which is a good perspective to look out at life in, so you can be able to determine the decision that you'll make in order to be able to proceed on your journey. All right, and so in the potential outcome in the future is the Seven of Swords. Now, this could be some kind of trickery as far as like somebody taking something from you, or they are getting caught not getting away with something that they took. So this is going to be interesting, but that's in the near future. That is the potential outcome depending on the energies that are at hand. And what the universe has is the Nine of Swords. So if that potentially happens in the future, that may be what the universe sees with the Nine of Swords, someone who is in their heads and thinking, just sitting up, chilling, maybe just sitting up at night. That's pretty much what that card is famous for. Sitting up at night, thinking of different things, maybe feeling like, they've experienced the shit end of their stick, so now they're mentally stuck. So this is without clarification, but now we gonna clarify and see what it do. Starting off with the Eight of Wands. Let's go. All right, now live clarification. All right, now live clarification, y'all. We outside, we by the ocean, so I'm gonna have to yell and y'all gonna have to listen hard. I'm gonna have to get close. Look like I'm kneeling down in my waist over here. All right, so let me go ahead and lay this down real fast. So we're gonna clarify the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, which is the overall energy. So we're gonna see, bam. Clarifying the Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Death, and the Page of Swords. Now, dealing with this energy, it's more so like when you have the Two of Cups, this was a mutual energy as far as like someone dealing with matters of the heart and love. And in the Death card that comes in between the Page of Swords is pretty much something that is changing and can never go back the way that it was. And so maybe in this situation, this is why messages want to be sent, because of the Page of Swords energy of just sitting and watching you, Virgo. Maybe you watching them or them watching you. This could be a Virgo rising sun, moon, Venus, North node or South node or whatever, but watching. So therefore, the messages may want to come in, may want to send an honest message, because normally when it's passionate, it can be, something that is definitely felt to the core. So this is the energy. Now we're going to see what the Knight of Pentacles have. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords. So basically, in the past, there was the main one here, someone who's seen someone as their Empress, wanted to pretty much offer them a balancing situation, a stable situation where there can be an equal balancing situation as far as like, give and take. And the Knight of Swords is just dealing with, the aspect of just, an individual just running in real fast, like, yo, here go myself, here go my truth, and this is what it is, to the Empress. And the Empress is definitely an energy where they're already set, where they probably birthed with kids, or they have about to be birthed, or whatever happened in this situation. It's in the past. Whereas this stable situation was offered to the Empress, the one for this person, and it was quick, fast, and they knew it. So, yeah. And the Empress, of course, probably birthed a lot of ideas. So that's what happened in that situation. Now we're going to see what's going on in the now with the high priestess. The high priestess energy is someone who is dealing with the intuition. You know what I mean? Someone who is like, very in tune with what's going on in the now time. So clarifying the high priestess, we're going to see, bam, Knight of Wands and 4 Swords and the 7 of Cups. So bam, basically the high priestess is sitting back, maintaining, resting, thinking about, coming through as the night energy to come towards you. Everything is action right now. So dealing with the opportunities or the options that this person has to come towards you with this offer, they're resting up first and checking through all their options and seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If this is dealing with the 2 of Cups, that's already strong because that's dealing at the beginning of the reading. That's the overall energy in general. But we already went through the past. But now this is what's going on with you. So they have options, or it doesn't necessarily mean that this options that is good. It's just like things that they may have to do and shit. Sometimes they can get caught up in illusion and don't take the step and be stuck in the cycle. So that's that. Now it could be rest too long. You know what I mean? Who knows? So now we're gonna see what the future beholds, dealing with the 7 of Swords in it. So that 7 of Swords energy sitting there like, yo, son. Nah. 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is like an energy where it sees this individual that is sitting in a stable situation as far as like their stability as like material wise, as the 12 jewels of life, basically getting to the real jewels, the 7, 8, 9 jewel, the food, clothing, and shelter, and then you're dealing with the 9 of Cups, the person also being, definitely confident in their own self emotionally, not really needing too much outside validation. They're already cool with what they got and they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what they got spiritually, and they know that it's an ever-going process, which is what the Most High has always said. Anyways, like He created man, or the humanoid, as an everlasting life form, which is in the spirit, which is a higher density. It is continuing to progress and learn more because knowledge is infinite. And this being maybe knows that. So in the 3 of Cups is like, yo, mug want to celebrate. And as people always say, third party situation with threes and stuff like that, but this may want to celebrate with you, you know what I mean? And just have some fun, and have a good time, get out. But this is all stemming from the 7 of Swords energy. May want to reveal that they did these different things to you, and they see you in the energy of a very secure and stable being. So they want to, come back and celebrate with you. But the potential outcome what the universe has is the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords energy is like being up at night, thinking about the situation, wanna change up things, because the 2 of Cups energy is right there, right after the 8 of Wands, which is the messages. And that was a mutual love, most likely. But the being is so stuck in their ego that they can never go back, so they're forced to watch you. So the universe says, creates the Tower, King of Swords, and the Hierophant. So she basically, whoever, it could be a feminine energy, or it could be a masculine energy, being a feminine, being in a feminine body. And this creates a Tower moment, realizing in the King of Swords energy that you may been their ultimate other, which is the Hierophant, because you got the Hierophant and the High Priestess on the board, and you got the Empress. So someone that's seen you as the Empress, but someone was trying to balance you with somebody else probably, but you continued on to move forth and get your own. 9 of Pentacles was just a very stable being, and a 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment for someone, and that outcome may not happen due to the fact of the trickery that may happen, as far as like what's going on, you know, because that would leads that's what makes a tower moment for the being, whoever's thinking this in their head and realizing, because when you realize with the King of Swords, you know, you can't help but to accept it, because it's a lot of sword energy on here. They can't help but to accept it. And seeing the Hierophant, that's a being who has learned very high, a very high spiritual being. There's a very high spiritual connection that was given the will of the person to be able to you know, to either fulfill the mission or not. So this person is pretty much stuck on what the hell they want to do, but it's an action energy on the board. So that's what we have. We're gonna see what they have at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, so that's a brand new beginning that's stable. Maybe this person wants to offer you that, or maybe this person has maybe the universe has already or offered this person, the Empress, that already, a brand new beginning that is stable for them or you, Virgo, you know. So, or maybe this person want to offer you that, the universe want to offer you that, due to the hells that you probably went through dealing with, you know, the Death card, you know, because the Two of Cups energy was there, and you got the Seven of Swords, still potential outcome of trickery and options, and people not very content with what they have. So the universe is steps in. The divine says, okay, well, this is how it has to be then, you know. So with that being said, this person definitely don't like it, and that's the realization is the tower moment that creates it for them. And so, yeah, it's divinely already orchestrated anyways. Most I already know. So my victorious Virgos, with that being said, I'm gonna say peace, stay tuned. And with this full moon reading on the 22nd, which is the victorious day, Virgo, that's your day. All right. So yeah, full moon energy. Soak it up. It's in Aquarius. See things from a bigger perspective as you do. I'll build with you later in your next video. Peace.